Hey guys, um, I've been asking questions, or I've been asked questions for an Q&A video, and I finally got enough to do one. So, um, the first question is by Anonymous on my Tumblr, asked, craziest shit you ever done? Um, I don't know, I've done a lot of crazy stuff. I guess that's with everybody's different definition of crazy. Um, like I've gone midnight, longboarding, we just weird stuff. I guess that really is on your own terms. I'm not really sure. Next person on Tumblr asks, and these are all anonymous, so if you want to ask me questions and leave your URL, I can promo you. Not that I have that many followers, but still. 3 awkward moments. Okay. One really awkward moment was when somebody walks into the bathroom when you're taking a shower and pees and tries to have a conversation with you. And that probably happens more than it should. At least to me. Number 2, when you talk to someone and they admit they like you and then they stop talking to you, and then you go to a bonfire and you're like, and they're like trying to like cuddle up to you and stuff, and you're like, what are you doing? You're really confused and you don't know what to do. Number 3 would be when you're like dancing with someone and then you find out they have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and you're just like, shit, sorry. Let's see. Weirdest dream. I have a bunch of questions and some of them will be answered on the blog instead. Next one is weirdest dream you've ever had. Okay, this was a really weird one and it's kind of like cryptic and cruel and I'm not really sure what it means. But in this dream I was sitting there with a bunch of people and I was with a bunch of friends and we were at some skate park. And they were all standing in a line and I was just sitting there and they're like, haha, we can't tell you what's going on. And I'm like, okay, move out of the way. And then there's like this bunny with its head chopped off and like blood squirting out of its neck. And I woke up and I was crying and I was hugging the pillow that I had and it was scary. It scared me. And then my best friend texted me and I told him all about it, and yeah. Next question is something or someone you hate, or at least just like something I hate is when you like someone and then they completely stop talking to you and you have no idea why. Like this, like it happened once before, and I understand what you're going through because I went through the same thing like the next week, except I still talk to you. But then you kiss someone who likes you and you like them and you have a really strong feeling for them and you know they feel the same, and then you completely and they just stop talking to you and you don't know what to do. You're just like, okay, and I really hate this. I really hate it. Next question. Virgin, yes or no? I am a virgin. To biggest regret? Well, I think my biggest regret ever is caring too much for people. And I know these are some really lame answers, and I'm really sorry if these answers don't, you don't like them. But that's honestly the biggest regret, and I know that sounds really cheesy for, like, a lot of people say that. But I let myself care for people that don't really care for me, and I end up getting hurt a lot. And it's probably and it is my fault for letting them care, but it happens, and I don't know what to do about it, and there's not really much I can do. So, I could stop caring, but that's just not the way I am. What's the worst thing you've done? What's the worst that's happened to you? Worst thing I've done, I think that goes along with, crazy shit you've ever done. And also, like, I don't know, just other shit. Worst thing that's ever happened to me? I don't know, there's a lot that's happened to me. Like relationship-wise, getting cheated on, Like, I got scared off the roof once. Like, I was on the roof and I was laying on the roof. And because, I lay on the roof because it's really peaceful and calm. But then, like, somebody came up and it was, like, my best friend or my brother. Like, not my brother, but he's like my brother. And he came up and, like, grabbed my side. You know when people, like, taser your side with their fingers and it scares the shit out of you? Yeah. He did that to me and I almost fell off the roof and it was scary. Other than that, if I didn't answer your questions, that's probably because I will answer them on my blog. And you can ask me questions on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Formspring. And if you leave your URL for anything, I can promo you. So thank you for watching. Bye.